Look at this beauty right here, a rhino pleco. And there's common chilling. Cichlids. But on today's video, I want to touch on ways in this hobby we can recycle some plastics, mostly bottles. But I think we all care about the environment, have some level of knowledge or respect for it, because that's basically what we're doing, is recreating environments in these glass containers for these fish. So these are just ways I can recycle. If you guys can think of more, let other people know in the comments. So first way, probably a lot of you have seen it before, but it does work, is a bottle filter. It's super easy. I literally just cut the bottom off, made these little ridges in it, like these little V shapes, put in some biomedia. I got ceramic rings and a little piece of polyester or filter floss, and hook it up to a power head. It's not the prettiest thing to look at, but you could recycle a bottle, and this filter is super efficient. Second way we could recycle plastics is use them as plant pots in your aquarium. Now maybe you're new to the hobby and you want to keep some more root feeding plants, but you don't want to turn your whole aquarium into a dirt substrate. So you could always get the planted substrates, which I have in this one, but they only work for so long. And if it's a really heavy root feeding plant, you want to kind of just plant it and leave it without having to dose the root tabs every so often. So you just cut a bottle, get the water real wet, and then you put in some gravel or something to hold the dirt down, and you just throw it in. This can be used in a tank where you have cichlids, where they're notorious for moving stuff around, which they have in this tank. So you can tie it to a piece of driftwood like I've done. It works okay. And then you could also try this method with cichlids, because again, they do love to move stuff around. I have some Lagwiggy growing in mine, but this is again super simple. You just cut a bottle in half, take the bottom, fill it with dirt, cap it off with some gravel or something heavier to hold it down, add your plants, and put in the aquarium. It's not the greatest thing, but this is less intrusive, I'd say, less of an eyesore that's easy hideable than, say, the filter, where it's kind of difficult to hide that. I'm sure you could if you wanted to. Number 3 is, we all know, well, most of us know, if you have houseplants, when you clean out a filter, one of these, or the media in there, it's the best stuff for houseplants, or any plant really. They love the nitrates. So what you can do is, if you have 2 liters, you can store all that good nitrates and whatnot for the plants in here, so you're ready to use them. You know, real basic, don't have to do nothing, just fill it up with your good water and store it. Here's another way you can, sorry it's dark in here, another way you can reuse them is for live food cultures. This is vinegar eels. I have a bottle with some thread holding paper towel to keep other things out of there, but it's just a vinegar eel culture. And we're going to be doing another one, same deal, but with micro worms. If you have some old containers you don't want anymore or don't like, you can use these to start micro worm cultures. Write the dates on them, cut some air in the top, and you're reusing a bunch of plastic this way. Again, these are just a few ways. There's probably tons more you guys can use. Like, for example, another thing I got going on is I just cut a water jug in half, and I burned the edges a little bit so it doesn't cut the snakes up. It's not sharp or anything, but I use a milk jug as a water bowl. These things are like $10 in the store. There you go, just get an old gallon, cut it in half, and add water. And just tons of things you could do, guys. But I hope you liked the video. Again, if you think of any ways to recycle, let others know, man. Go green. Alright, have a good week.